Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lucky Loyd in the K99.Rocks News Center with another news bulletin. Authorities now report that what were believed to be individuals intoxicated by debris from the asteroid are arriving at area hospitals with severe brain infections similar to Alzheimer's disease that leave them confused and violent. The condition escalates to the point that the patient is brain dead, but the body continues to rampage against anyone or anything it encounters. The condition is not believed to be transmissible, but it is believed that some 9,000 people could have been exposed at the time. Authorities are now positioning themselves in strategic positions around the city, and individuals are advised to continue to shelter in place and prepare to defend yourself, as police are stretched thin this hour. If you show symptoms of the infection, you are advised to lock yourself in an area away from others until rescue services can arrive. Under no circumstances should anyone attempt to travel at this time, as there is no way to tell how much of the asteroid dust remains in the air. K99.Rocks will stay with this as long as the situation persists. We'll be back with more as the situation develops. This is Lucky Loyd in the K99.Rocks News Center. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lucky Loyd in the Tom Sam Studios on 1st Avenue North, just east of Sloss Furnaces. I'm broadcasting live tonight because the NASA probe OSIRIS-MAX broke up upon re-entry and large pieces fell on the towers atop Red Mountain, knocking them down. They've all collapsed now. The fourth one just fell. We know now that there are at least 45 casualties associated with this event, and the count is growing. Power is out all over the metro area. People in the city are being told to shelter in place and avoid exposure to the outside air, as the asteroid dust released by the failed NASA probe has shown to cause brain damage and death with what they're now calling post-mortem ambulatory rage. This is a condition in which the brain is dead, but the body is not. And this confusion is expressed as rage towards anyone encountered by the infected individual. At this time, there is no known treatment for this condition, so authorities are doing what they must to control the situation. It is thought that up to 9,000 people might have been exposed at the time of the event, and no one knows how long the asteroid dust might linger in the air. Remember to shelter in place and lock your doors. Stay inside and prepare to defend yourself, as the police are now massing in a perimeter around the city and will largely be inaccessible to respond for some time. Stay tuned to this station for further updates. I'm Lucky Loyd in the K99.Rocks News Center. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lucky Loyd back with you now in the K99.Rocks News Center. Our generator is still holding up, so I'll stay with you here in our studio as long as I can. We are coming to you via the internet, as all the broadcast antennas downtown were destroyed by debris from the failed OSIRIS-MAX probe. I'm seeing reports now that Birmingham police and the fire department, in conjunction with the Alabama National Guard, are forming a perimeter around the infected people who are experiencing post-mortem ambulatory rage, as it's being called, or PMAR. There is no known treatment or cure for PMAR, so the hope is to form an ever-tightening circle around them so they can be corralled and controlled. Authorities are warning everyone to continue to shelter in place and continue to wear your masks. Anyone in public not wearing a mask will be assumed to be infected with PMAR and is subject to be controlled as such. We'll go back to regular programming now. I'll give you another updates very soon. This is Lucky Loyd in the K99.Rocks News Studio. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lucky Loyd in the studios of K99.Rocks here inside Tom Sound on 1st Avenue North, just east of Sloss Furnace. We're hearing now that authorities have formed a perimeter between 2,000 and 3,000 people. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lucky Loyd in the studios of K99.Rocks here inside Tom Sound on 1st Avenue North, just east of Sloss Furnace. We're hearing now that authorities have formed a perimeter around approximately 2,000 and 3,000 people in the center of the downtown area, and the mass of the mob is moving rapidly east. The National Guard is forming a line in the Woodlawn area and is set to intercept the crowd of individuals infected by what they're calling post-mortem ambulatory rage caused by the asteroid dust released by the failed NASA probe, which broke up and crashed in Birmingham earlier tonight. If things progress, our studios will be a frontline seat for any action as authorities attempt to get control of the brain-dead horde. We'll go back to our program now, but stay with us for more updates. This is Lucky Loyd in the K99.Rocks News Center. Ladies and gentlemen, much has happened since my last report. The mob of people infected with the asteroid dust is amassed on the viaducts on 1st Avenue North. And it's a mob of several thousand people. They're quickly moving towards my position at our Tom Sound studios on the corner of 41st Street and 1st Avenue North. I can hear what I think are tanks moving this way from Woodlawn. The power is still out, but the military have stationed gigantic spotlights pointed towards the oncoming mob. I'm now on a wireless microphone, so I can move up into the store and look out the glass windows. It's not as protected as the studio, which is deep inside this old concrete building. There they are. They're walking in front of the store now, dozens of them. They seem to be just sort of ambling along. Nobody seems to be arguing with each other. Wait, the car's pulled into the intersection, and suddenly the mob seems crazed, mad. They jumped on the car and smashed the windows, pulled out the occupants, a man and a woman. They're tearing him to pieces, ladies and gentlemen. This is horrible. I can't describe it. Oh, no. Oh, I think they've seen it, ladies and gentlemen. They're coming this way. They're beating on the glass. The military is moving closer, but they're coming this way, ladies and gentlemen. There's a giant mob of them just outside the glass. Oh, they're beating on the glass now. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how much longer. Oh, no. They're in now. They're in now. My only hope is to get back to the studio. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I made it to the safety of the studio, and I have the door barred. I can hear the gunfire as the National Guard moves closer. And I can see through our surveillance cameras that the zombies are in the store with me. Yes, I'm calling them zombies now. And they're in the building with me. They're flooding in the showroom out front of Tom Sound. The military is making no pretense of taking any prisoners at this point. They're at the door now, ladies and gentlemen. They're pounding on the studio door. I can hear them. The guard is in the building now. I can hear the gun. They've only the door holds long enough. The door's holding. Kathy. I'm going to slowly open the door just a little bit.